Thank you so much, Mikey. And right now we're here in the studio with Northwestern Field Hockey, the 2025 to 2024 back-to-back national champions. Thank you guys so much for being in the studio with us here today.
Thank you for having us.
So my first question, I know it's been about a month and a half, a little bit of time, but how excited are you guys still from that exhilarating national championship victory?
Liv?
I mean, we're really excited, and the thing is, like, right after we won, we have a break, and so it's nice to kind of have that break and then be able to come back, and it kind of gives us something to look forward to, still celebrate and compete for next year.
And you can't talk about this year's playoff run without talking about that semifinal game. You guys were down 3-1 late in the third quarter and made just this exciting, improbable comeback. When you were down 3-1 in that game, what was the mindset and how did you guys come through in that game?
I think for us it was just play together throughout the entire game and don't let off the gas for 1 second. And you can see it towards the very end. We put it in one of the last minutes you can. And I think that just shows our connection on and off the field and implementing it into the game. And they call us the Cardiac Cats, so you knew we had to put it into the semifinal game.
Yeah, the Cardiac Cats, and Ilsa, you had some clutch moments, some clutch goals. You tied the game in that semifinal to send it to overtime, and in the national championship, you had the game-winning goal. What allows you to come through in those clutch moments? Is it being calm, being excited, somewhere in the middle? How does it work for you?
I mean, I like to not think a lot and just do it. And I mean, I have such amazing people around me. I think Liv just doing, I mean, I'm dragging, flicking them, or people are getting corners. I mean, Liv and says all the attackers are getting so many corners, so I have a lot of opportunities to make one. And our like inserts and stops are so good that, I mean, it makes it way easier for me.
And for you guys, in those moments after the game, tell me what it was like. What were the conversations? I know it's very emotional. And how did it feel in that first second winning that trophy, knowing that you were going to be back-to-back champions?
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. I think it's just so fun to be on the team. I think the last 2 years, it's always for me, right after the game, I'm always so sad that like the seniors there are leaving and we're not. I mean, it's a lot of happiness, but also sad that the season is over and you have to wait so long for another season again.
And my last question for you guys, do you feel there's now an expectation for this team to not only be in the national championship every year, but to win the national championship every year? And are you guys looking for a three-peat already?
Of course, we're looking for the three. But I mean, we expect to be back there, but I think it's the work that we do now that's going to really set us up for when we go back home for summer and when we go to preseason. So I think, like, yeah, we're expecting to be there, but like we will be there. We're going to put in the work to be there, and we're going to do what we have to do in order to be in the best possible position next year.
Northwestern Field Hockey trying to win that trophy once again next year, back-to-back. Can they make it 3? They're going to be trying next year. Thank you guys so much for coming to our studio. So glad to have you. Back to you guys.